Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're looking at AFK Journey and we're going to do some summons in here, guys. Now overall, I love the ability to be able to actually summon the heroes because the viability in them, which I'll show you guys in just a couple minutes, is really cool, especially because they do not have their very specific gear. So I've only done one single summons before when it comes to this game, and unfortunately without having the ability to use the bounty board, without having the ability to have events, a lot of things of that nature, the summons on here are very short, and they're very almost non-existent on the beta version because we do not get the cards. We do not get a lot of cards again because a lot of the game modes are kind of not built. Now the wish list we just did set. We also do have Smokey in here. Smokey is the only hero that we have gotten from this legendary tier that you see up here, or the, I believe it's epic tier in here. That is the only heroes. We're again very limited to the heroes that we have in here. So I'm hoping between diamonds, between scrolls, between all of our elite summons, the epic heroes have yielded 0. So we have never seen an epic hero in here as of now, which is pretty sad. But again, when it comes to the epic cards, we're not seeing any of the heroes. Let's see, guys. Is it okay? It's at least a purple hero, which is Leica. We already do have a copy of Leica, so it just gives us a little shard to level her up. And there is some acorns. I think from the epic or the elite stones that we don't need them. And who is this, guys? Nice. So a lot of players, Shakir, a lot of players have said this is a main carry when it comes to the rogue class. I do not have any rogues that we're using. So that is awesome to see. So that is another one giving us our second hero. And then we get a green that has a lot of viability. And I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. Do we want to skip the animation? Oh, I could have skipped them for today. Would have been really cool. All right, so we got more acorns. So that is all of our cards up here, which are the epic. Again, I usually legendary, but it is the epic. Here we have quite a few. Again, wish list we are keeping the same. Let's see, fingers crossed, if we can get some good heroes in here, guys. Dolly, of course, coming out, throwing her letters, inviting the heroes to the Noble Tavern. Let's see, we got 2. It looks like 2 in here. We did get a blue one, which could mean some additional shards. Let's see who we got. So we got another copy of Leica, and we also did get, again, both of these heroes we already have. Now, when it comes to the acorns, you want to save the acorns, guys. I cannot stress it enough. We're going to go ahead and sub in our letters with our diamonds. The acorns you want to build on specific heroes. And again, you always want to make sure that you're doing these 10 summons. And there is a epic hero, guys. There is a second one. Let's see who it is. There's some more acorns. We did get an elite, and then we did get an epic. So there we go, guys. Sylvana we already have, so that'll just give us the shards. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we got another hero in here. We have been stuck progression-wise for just a little bit because we are lacking the heroes. Come on, acorns. I want to see who is going to pop up. Again, banking up these acorns. And there we go, guys. So we got the summoner. That is Cecilia, or Cecilia. Marksman, she is a summoner. She actually summons, there we go, a new epic hero, which is awesome. And then we did get the shard right there. Fingers crossed, guys, we can get another epic. So it is another epic. That is 2 in a row. I'm gonna skip this. I just want to see who it is. Epic is, look at that, our other Graveborn hero. And we also did get a new elite, which is awesome as well. Let's see if we can do it again, guys. That's 3 new epic heroes. Boom, double elite, so not too bad. Which there are still so many heroes in this game that we do not have, which I believe we have both of those, which we do. Leica, it looks like we're going to be able to build up Leica quite a bit. We are, what, 10? We're 10 diamond short, guys. 10 diamond short, but we might actually get some out of here. Now, I did load this up in BlueStacks. BlueStacks has a lot of problems. With the game, as you can see, half the terrain is gone. But I'm wondering if... I was hoping maybe we could get some diamonds. That's some more resources. I was hoping we could pick up those last 10 diamonds, but it doesn't look like we can at this point. So Looking here, guys, we did get those copies of Leica, which means we're going to be able to build her up right here from Elite to Elite Plus, which is awesome. Now she's at a point, because she is an elite hero, that we do need to use those acorns. Again, be very, very, very conscious of the acorns, because since she is actually an elite hero, we want to save and we want to use it on our epic heroes. So even swapping out a couple of these heroes with our epic heroes, so I can swap this one, put Cecilia in there, and I'll also put the other hero. Now, as you notice, it swaps levels for levels, so that is really cool. In addition, when it comes to the equipment piece in this, guys, we can equip our new equipment. There we go. But it goes on everyone within that class specification, which again is just simply amazing. That the way that they built it, the methodology behind it is awesome. So like I was saying before, when you get certain copies here, you need the actual souls of the heroes to build them up a little bit higher, which means the rarity of getting them higher is very, very unlikely. But you can see even in here, we got a copy of Sylvana. So I'm going to go ahead and use, and it is because these are her specific souls to take her to Elite Plus. It doesn't use copies of other heroes, that actually use copies of the same hero. Same here with Seth. We have the 2 copies in there. I don't think the souls are used for anything else anywhere else. But that is, again, I'm going to save the acorns and I'm going to save them for the heroes that we can build out. I did use some on Lucius to get him up to epic, because he was my only tank. And even looking here, guys, he is still my only tank. So we got a marksman out of here. We did get a new warrior, and then we also did get a rogue. So all 3 specs out of there. Now you'll also notice with the resonating crystal, if you're similar to or familiar with AFK Arena, we have a couple heroes in here. When we get them leveled up a little bit higher, not only do they have the gear, but that puts everybody at level 68. So if we have to use anybody else that is actually down here in the Resonance Hero versus the Hand of Resonance, the level right now is at 68, which is phenomenal because it affects everybody. So we're going to be able to go in here. We're going to be able to build a couple different teams, see if we can score a lot higher. Also with the equipment, we should be able to level up some of this equipment, getting it up just a little higher. You can see my little anvil right there, which means that I can actually forge it again a little bit higher. Equipping the gear in here now, 65, you can see it requires these special engraving casting shards obtained from dismantling equipment. Now when I dismantle my current equipment, it's not strong enough, I don't think, to get those little shards. So when we go down to the inventory, I can actually dismantle because there's nothing left to go ahead and build. But you can see these are basic shards. So there's going to have to be a point where I get some of the better equipment essentially to start dismantling, so we can actually build it out a little bit further. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. We got some solid heroes today. You can see them right here in a line walking into the inn, which is really cool. There's Sakir right there, and you can see our layout will change depending on the heroes we have, which is also very cool. But all right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.